Hello, everyone. This is the Insert Title Show, and I am your host, Wolf Strife. On this episode, I am going to be talking about Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. This game came out in 2015 and is an game. Um, there are some things I like about it. Basically, it's a side scrolling stealth slash action game. And I like that they were trying to do something new, especially with the gameplay, because basically every single Assassin's Creed game is exactly the same when it comes to gameplay, as long as when you're actually controlling the assassin, not the naval stuff and all that jazz. But yeah, basically exactly the same gameplay in each and every one. So they would definitely do to try and do something different and new. And this game does that. It's just, the final result is meh. The gameplay isn't terrible. It's just kind of boring, just having to sneak around and stuff. But I mean, there are some pretty decent kills in there, and having to be smart too with how you kill guys. Like you can use a lot of different weapons, like throwing knives and rope darts and stuff like that. And assassinations are kind of satisfying. But I think personally, for me, if there had been more like hack and slash action, I would have enjoyed it more. Like maybe if they did like a side-scrolling God of War game like this, that would have been pretty fucking cool. But I mean, the gameplay is something different. If you're a big fan of the series, I mean, it definitely gives you something new to do. So, there is that. The story is totally forgettable. Like, I don't even remember what the fuck. Basically, Assassin's good, Templar is bad. That kind of shit. I can barely even remember the main character's name. I think her name was Sha or Shao, something like that. I mean, she wasn't a bad character. It was just, kind of, eh. Yeah, in fact, I mean, she's okay. I mean, she was actually introduced in the Assassin's Creed mini movie Embers. Yeah, and her voice actress does a good job making her sound cool. And I kind of like her assassin's outfit. It's kind of smexy. But yeah, as far as the story, the script, and the bad guys go, it's very meh. But I mean, the gameplay is kind of fun to play sometimes. I mean, it's just a mediocre game, and I knew going into it it was going to be just reading reviews and stuff. So I mean, my hopes were not high for this game, and in fact, I got it for free, so I'm definitely not going to complain too much about this game. But for what it is, it's an okay game. But just I would only recommend it to people who are really into Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. I think they're the only kinds of people that are going to like this game. I mean, the gameplay is okay, the soundtrack is good, but I mean, Assassin's Creed games always have a good soundtrack. Not a great soundtrack, but a good soundtrack. But with the story and the script and all that stuff, it's just a very forgettable game. Like right after I post this episode, I assure you, I am never going to think about this game again. It does have two sequels or whatever you want to call them, the other two Assassin's Creed Chronicle games. I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to playing those. I mean, don't really feel like going through them. I mean, the Russian one could be kind of cool because it takes place during the Russian Revolution, so and the other one takes place in India, so I mean, could be kind of cool. I don't know, but yeah, I'll see. I'll see if I ever get into the mood to play those, and man, no big deal. But yeah, I mean, if you want to check this out, check it out. Just don't expect it to be amazing. It's not a long game. It's probably 8 to 10 hours long, so pretty short for an Assassin's Creed game. But I do kind of like how what the hell's her name? Shaw. I do like how her hidden blades are not in her wrist; they're actually in her shoe. So when she does assassination, she actually kicks a guy in the head with her hidden blade. I kind of did like that, but yeah, I mean it's just a very mediocre, forgettable game. But if you want to check it out, feel free to.